Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Bullock's grocery store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Cash Your Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, Go Tigers!
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always. Johnny B's loves the
Drive
Tigers.
up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top-quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top-quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Teston Chevron at 2200 North Date is proud to support the Tigers. Teston Chevron, located at the north end of Truth or Consequences, is locally owned and operated and has been since 1972. The Teston family loves the Tigers and their community. They offer quality Chevron fuel and 24-hour service, as well as a shop where they can change your oil or patch or replace your tire. Make sure to stop by and visit the friendly Tiger alumni at Teston Chevron and thank them for making these broadcasts possible.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles in service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045. Welcome to the Den at the campus of Hot Springs High School as the Hot Springs Tigers ready to take it on the Cobre Indians. This is the first game of the District 3 AAA. Tigers will be at home again on Friday. We hope to bring you that game as well on all of our streaming sites. The introduction for Cobre going on at this time. We'll have the Tiger introduction here in a moment. Tiger start District 3 AAA. With a record of 12-7, Cobre comes in 7-3. Actually, let's take a look at that top 10 here for the coaches poll. Coming in, Navajo Prep number 1. That team also beat the Hot Springs Tigers, as well as Crown Point number 5 there. If you'll notice, the Tigers down there in the number 9 spot at 12-7. Tehachapi, Santa Fe Indians, Sandia Prep, Crown Point, Bosque, Robertson, St. Mike's, and Navajo Prep working up the field. Rounding out the top 10 there, the Ruidoso Warriors, and they're 9-8. Tigers took them on a few nights ago over in Ruidoso. So that's your top 10 here as of tonight here in 3 AAA, actually in 3 AAA. So getting the rest of the entries done for the Tigers. Now for the starting lineup for the Tigers. Number 00, Jacob Feltz, comes into tonight. Junior with 94 rebounds for the season. Big number 32, Ethan Flores, the senior, coming into tonight. He's got 153 rebounds on the season, leading the Tigers. So we're getting ready here for the tip-off. We'll be right back with our introduction. We'll step aside. All right, here we go. Here, Tiger fans. 8 minutes up on the clock. The Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Cobre Indians here at home. Tigers take the tip. Down inside to Flores, now down to Feltz, 00. Tries to turn it around, gets it stolen. Out of there by number 11, which we don't have out of Max Preps. So the Tigers turn it over right away. Tigers knock it out. Step inside and back out, and a foul by the Tigers, number 10. See him just grab in there and grab the arm. First team foul on the Tigers. Now on number 10, Victor Munoz. Three-pointer off the back iron, rebounded by Feltz, going the other way for the Tigers. Press in there by the Cobre Indians, and the Tigers turn it over. Another three by Cobre off the back iron. Tigers come up with a rebound. Now from the top of the key, down inside to Feltz. Feed off to Flores, and no good. Foul against the Indians. Tigers take it in, and 2 points up by Flores off the inbound. So the Tigers up 2-zip. Another three-pointer up by the Indians off the front iron. Offensive rebound. Going to call a block on may have got him right there just on the hand, just as he let go of that, but it looked pretty good from this side. First free throw rattles in and out. Second free throw now by the Indians. And it's good. Actually going to give him 3 free throws. It was the act of shooting of 3. Flores is going to have to come out. He has his first foul. Looked pretty good, though, in the replay. Second free throw off the front of the iron. Tigers scrum for it and pick it up. Trapped in the backcourt and gets it across the timeline. Finally gets it over to number 15, and that's Caden Lanham. Now the Tigers set it back up. Little 1-2-2 zone by the Indians. Little jumper from the far side. No good. On the run. And off the glass, picked up by the Indians. Now another 3-point. No, sets it up. Now on the step through in the paint, and it's got to kick it back out. And throwing it away by the Indians. Tigers will take it. Tigers up 2-1, 5:19 here in the first. Padilla not playing tonight for the Tigers, their point guard. Down inside to Feltz, down in underneath the basket, and good by the Tigers. Tigers now at 4-1. All the way across court and out of bounds. The Tigers will take it in under Cobre basket. A full court press now by the Indians. Tigers got to get this one across. And they do, just barely. Three-pointer is good by Munoz. So the Tigers now up 7-1. And an easy layup on the, broke the press for the Indians. Little step through in the paint and good. It's like 23. Sammy Regalado. Or the basket. Now the Tigers putting a little bit of pressure on the ball. And stepping in the passing lane there was Regalado, taking it all the way up the court, dishes it off for Lanham, ducks it down inside, and we're going to have a block against the Indians. He was still moving his feet when he got in there, so. Two fouls each for both teams as the Tigers will take it out under their basket. Victor Munoz checks out of the game. Adrian Gomez, number 4. He was actually already on the floor. Another quick foul against the Indians there against Feltz. Anthony Paz, the junior, picks up his second foul, team third. Underneath inside for Feltz and just can't have the touch off the rim. Coming back the other way. And off the glass. Knocked out of bounds by the Tigers, it looks like. And they're going to give it to the Tigers. Tigers up by 6 with 3.5 to play. Tigers get it across and about, dribble it off the foot. Then Feltz throws it away, and coming back the other way are the Indians. Right off the glass for 2. 9-5 now is the score. Tigers got to take care of the ball. Just got to calm down a little bit. Don't get too excited just because they got the press on here. Take care of the ball. Off to the right wing and down inside. Just a lazy pass once again. That time by Gomez. And now the foul's going to go against Gomez as he tries to get it back inside. First free throw good. Adrian Gomez, the sophomore, picks up his first foul, team third. Shooting foul. Second free throw is on the way and good. So 9-7 here with 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Tigers get a little sloppy with their passes here as they Indians jump in those passing lanes. A three-pointer put up by the Tigers off the rim and a scrum down inside. And they're going to call it out on the Tigers. Indians on the fast break, and Felts with a block. Can't pick up the rebound, and down along the baseline, dribbling through with the Indians. Now a three-pointer from the far side off the glass. Tigers trying to get the rebound. Finally come in and get it. Now if they can just hang on to it, turn it right over again. So the Tigers are nothing but a turnover right now here in the first quarter. Pressure by the Indians are just killing the Tigers now, just getting them a little bit out of sorts, throwing the ball away. Down inside is Lanham with a little jumper and no good off the iron. And rebound picked up by the Indians back the other way quickly, and here they come, set up their offense. Top of the key for three, and it's good. And the Tigers may have to take a timeout here as the Indians go up 10-9 here with 1:57 to go. The Tigers just not taking care of the ball, and another turnover by the Tigers. And a reach-in foul by Lanham. That's his first. Team fourth. 1:52 here in the first quarter. So the Tigers just out of sorts here. Just that pressures get to them here early in the game. And just turning it over. They don't have Padilla in their number one point guard. He's out again. He was out early this season with a hand injury, and I believe he's got some ankle issues now. Three-pointer no good and knocked out by the Tigers over the back. Was number 22 was Curry, the junior, knocked it out, so the Indians will bring it in under their basket. 1:39 here in the first quarter. And on the baseline, it's going to turn it over to the Indians, so the Tigers will bring it in. This is where the Tigers get a little bit of trouble here as they start the press coming to them. Thought about the three, and now they're going to jack it up the three and off the rim. And a rebound down inside and a basket good by number 4. And that was Gomez, so the Tigers go up by 1 here with 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Now the Tigers pressing the ball. And now there's a timeout on the court. So we got a quick 30-second timeout taken by Cobre. And we'll take one with them. Tigers up by 1 here in the Den.
Show your Tiger pride in a professionally cleaned vehicle. Mike Hurlson with Mobile Vehicle Washing comes to you. That's right, no more excuses of not having enough time to take your vehicle to get washed. Whether you're at home or work, one call to 575-740-2037 and Mobile Vehicle Washing will have your ride shining like new. Mobile Vehicle Washing also does boats, trucks, airplanes, and more. Call Mike at 575-740-2037 today and tell him you want to shine with Tiger Pride today.
Back here in the Den as Cobre takes a quick timeout with just about a minute, less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. Now the Tigers put on some double team. Now a three-pointer by the Indians off the back iron. The Tigers pick up the rebound and put it right on the floor and turn it over. Actually hang on to it, and now we got a whistle and a traveling violation against the Tigers with 42.5 seconds and a 1-point lead. Coach Bean didn't like that traveling violation call there. Now we got a call. Now we got a pushing foul against Curry. So the Tigers racking up some fouls here early in the game. Anthony Paz checks in for the Indians. And a three-pointer and good by the Indians. They take a 2-point lead here with just seconds to play. Now the Tigers looking for the last shot. In and out for the three and in by Feltz. Are they going to count that? And they do, and let's watch that one on the replay here as we break off. As Feltz just barely just put his hands on it, kicked it right back up like he's playing volleyball and knocked it in to tie it up. So good play there by Feltz at the end of the quarter. So at the end of one, the Hot Springs Tigers tied it up 13-13. We'll be right back.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Back in the den on the campus of Hot Springs High School, the Tigers and the Cobre Indians, first district game for both teams as we start the second quarter. Tigers have 5 team fouls here in the first half. Indians got a relentless defense there. Turn and shoot. Dak underneath for Flores as he gets his own rebound and puts it back in, and that's what the Tigers need. They need to make sure he stays out of foul trouble and keep him in the game. Have both bigs in there, both Feltz and Flores. And there's Flores underneath and a quick interception by the Tigers there in the passing lane. The Tigers start here in the second quarter. Another full court press by the Indians. And another three and good by the Tigers was Munoz. And the Tigers jump out to a quick 5-point lead after tying it up there at the end of one. Three off for the Indians and good. Had the cover for the volleyball nets come off there in the paint. They're usually screwed down tight. Here comes the press once again by the Indians. Throw this one all the way down, and for Munoz, and a great pass break there as they get it to Flores and then to Munoz. And the Tigers put another quick 2 up on the board. Here comes the Indians back the other way. And the steal by Munoz and then kicked out by the Indians, and Munoz now is going to get a foul, actually a blocking foul against the Indians. So Munoz a little bit out of control, but hangs on to it. That's a 4th team foul for the Indians. Tigers looking inside. Now they set it up top of the key. On the drive, Munoz now thought about the three. Now Flores will take the three. He's 50% from from the three-point line, and now we got a foul against the Indians. As on the drive was Regalado. It's going to be the 5th team foul now for the Indians. Regalado checks in for Adrian Gomez. Now the Tigers bring it in under their basket. Flores for a three, and he's got it. He was 50% coming into tonight from the three-point range. So the big man steps out in the three-point range and puts 3 up on the scoreboard for the Tigers. Tigers come out of here in that second quarter looking pretty good, and now they're going to get a charging foul against the Indians. Let's see if we caught that one on the replay. And that was a good play there by Lanham. Goes straight up and then takes it. $16 foul now for the Indians. Next one will put the Tigers in the 1-1. Tigers now looking to get it across the timeline, and they do. And on the drive, and a block by the Indians, and now the scrum down underneath. Still got it in there and finally put up, can't make it. Flores finally gets inside there and puts 2 points on the board for the Tigers. But, wow, a lot of offensive rebounding there by the Tigers. They need that. Here's a three by the Indians. In and out. And rebounded by Lanham. Here comes the Tigers back the other way. Tigers got a little momentum going here in the second quarter. Little out of control. Flores picks it up. Down inside was Lanham for 2 as he picks up that offensive rebound. Now the Tigers go up 27-26, 11-point lead, and an easy layup for the Indians. Double-Ott Feltz getting ready to check back into the game, along with Gomez. Over to Lanham now. Lanham takes it inside, dishes it off to Flores. Flores trying to get the rebound. Finally does. Now can he do anything with it? And it's turned over by the Indians back the other direction. Little step through, maybe walked with it, and off the rebound comes the Tigers. Getting a little bit anxious here as they take a timeout. Coach Bean decides he's ready to take a timeout. With 4:26 here in the second, Tigers up 27-18. We'll be right back.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Back here in the den as the Hot Springs Tigers take a quick timeout. Coach Bean drawing up some plays there. Didn't quite like the last couple of series there for the Tigers. However, they got a 9-point lead. Across the timeline, three-pointer taken up on the left elbow and good, and that was J.J. Contreras with the three-pointer. Tigers up now 30-18. They've made a spark here in the second quarter. The Tigers just had to get going there in the first. Three-pointer by the Indians, no good. Offensive rebound actually picked up by the Tigers. Now Felt's going to set up top of the key now. Let's see what the Tigers can do with it this time down. And Phelps just coming in to clean things up on that loose ball. And he gets fouled, so he'll go to the line. First one is good by Phelps, and from the free throw line this year, he's 51%. Second free throw is good as it rattles around. So the Tigers now up 32-18. Across the timeline comes the Indians, and in the pass was Gomez. Here comes the Tigers on a fast break. Going to give it off to Phelps. Phelps takes one too many steps. No, actually, they're going to call him a foul against the Indians. So the Tigers will be in the bonus here the rest of the first half here. 18 fouls against the Indians. First free throw is and they got a foul on the free throw there was Gomez. So the Indians will bring it in. Tigers got a full court press, about a three-quarter press. Gomez out and Lanham back in for the Tigers. Tigers on a steal, coming the other direction, and an easy basket for the Tigers. Number 10, Victor Munoz on the steal and the conversion for the Tigers, and he almost goes at it again, and they're going to get him for a reach-in. And we'll see if we catch this one on the replay. We just saw it there at the beginning, kind of reached in and got him. Kind of missed it there for Contreras picks up his first. First free throw is good on the 1-and-1. Tigers up by 15. Second free throw is good. So a 14-point lead for the Tigers with 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Little alley-oop. Trying to get it posted up to Phelps, and here comes Lanham in. Kicks it off to the little guy down in the paint. Got to kick it back, and now a three-pointer once again, and this one's off the rim. Phelps goes up big time as he tries to get it around inside, and a loose ball as the Tigers scrum for it, and they still got it. And they'll set this one back up as the Tigers letting them play this time down in the paint. Just about another steal. Tigers got some lazy passes going inside. Now they get it to Lanham. Lanham turns a little jumper just inside the free throw line and no good. Phelps actually had a little push there but got away with it. Here come the Indians back the other way with 2 minutes here in the first half. Tigers up by 14. Now the Indians going to take a timeout. And we'll take one with them with 1:54 to play here in the first half. 34-20.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Back here in the den, this quarter is sponsored by Los Arcos. Quality cuisine since 1970. 1400 North Date. I know Willie and Ernie and the gang are up there watching the game live. We appreciate their sponsorship. Out of the timeout, Tigers up by 14 with under 2 to play in the first half. Drive inside and kicked out to far side, just about thrown away there by the Indians. The Tigers doing a good job when they've got at least Feltz or Flores in there in the paint. Cobre has a one big guy, number 14, in there on the floor. In and out, and the Tigers on the rebound. Gets it to the high post, back out up on top. Flores now on the drive. Down inside, he's going to take a foul. Foul was on Anthony Paz, his third. First free throw good by Flores. Flores is 66% from the free throw line this season. He's improved a lot this year. And the second one good by Flores as the Tigers now back up by 16. Down in the paint with a step through, there's going to be a foul against the Tigers. See who they're going to call it on. Called that one against Lanham, number 15. It's his second. Team 8th, so in the bonus, the first one is good. Second one rattles in. And the Tigers now up by 14. Tigers going to take their time getting this one across as they're picked up there at midcourt by the Indians. Now the Tigers going to try to keep it away from them and just go for the last shot. Tigers got to be careful with those bounce passes across. Tigers doing what they can here to go for the last shot. Now they need to start working it in. Here's Flores from three-point range, just off the. And this one, let's see who this is on. This may be on 15. Right there, you can see him. He has his hand on his shoulder. And then he just kind of pushes him away. So that's a third foul against Lanham, and he'll have to sit out. But he did get his hand on his shoulder. Good call there by the ref. Second free throw good now with 5.6 seconds. Let's see if the Tigers can get it in. Cobre on the steal. Here they go for three. Off the rim. And the Tigers now are just going to get stuck. So at the half, On the Los Arcos scoreboard, the Tigers up 36-24. We'll be back.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Bullock's grocery store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Cash or Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, "Go Tigers!"
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com. Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Teston Chevron at 2200 North Date is proud to support the Tigers. Teston Chevron, located at the north end of Truth or Consequences, is locally owned and operated and has been since 1972. The Teston family loves the Tigers and their community. They offer quality Chevron fuel and 24-hour service, as well as a shop where they can change your oil or patch or replace your tire. Make sure to stop by and visit the friendly Tiger alumni at Teston Chevron and thank them for making these broadcasts possible.
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Whitehead Automotive says Go Tigers! At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles and service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Show your Tiger pride in a professionally cleaned vehicle. Mike Hurlson with Mobile Vehicle Washing comes to you. That's right, no more excuses of not having enough time to take your vehicle to get washed. Whether you're at home or work, one call to 575-740-2037 and Mobile Vehicle Washing will have your ride shining like new. Mobile Vehicle Washing also does boats, trucks, airplanes, and more. Call Mike at 575-740-2037 today and tell him you want to shine with Tiger Pride today.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Back here in the den as we get ready for second half. Tigers up 36-24. We're actually going to break into the girls' game over in Cobre as Tigers are trailing over there 18-5. They're at the free throw line with about 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter, it looks like. So this is live over in Cobre, New Mexico, where the Lady Tigers facing the Indians in a district match over there as well. The Tigers in blue and the Indians, of course, in home in white. Kind of watch the rest of this first quarter. We got about a minute left here before the Tigers are back out on the court. Tigers had a tough little season there with the Lady Tigers. We're going to cover some of their games. We're going to be back here in the Den on Friday. For the boys, as they'll be taking on, I believe, Hatch. Not for sure. We'll double check that for you. As we get ready, the third quarter brought to you by Lynn's Landscape, 575-744-4009. Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 420 Warm Springs Boulevard. Residential, commercial, and security fencing. Always appreciate Big Lynn out there helping out Tiger Sports. Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Possession arrow will give this one to the Indians to start with. As we're ready for the third quarter, the Tigers up 36-24 here in the Den. Three-pointer from the corner. Looked like the Tigers may have got a little piece of that. Tigers try to come in for the rebound and lose it to the Indians. Now down inside, kicked back across the baseline, and now the Tigers on the drive. Tigers finally step in, and on the steal goes Munoz, coast to coast, and it's good. So Munoz on the steal, number 4. Now the Tigers put some pressure here on the Indians, start the third quarter. Three-pointer by the Indians, that's off. Picked up by Flores, and here comes the Tigers back the other direction, just about lose it. Now the Tigers set it up with Victor Munoz at the point guard. Down inside to Feltz, and a block, but it picked up the trash by Flores, and a two-pointer. Feltz gets it across, and that's going to be a foul against Munoz. So we can see him bringing it across here, and he just gets his body inside there and puts a little block on him, and they'll call that each time. That's a third foul against number 4, Munoz. He stays in the game for now. Curry getting ready to check in, I'm sure, for Munoz with 3 fouls. Now the Tigers on a steal here. They come back the other direction. Tigers all the way in, and a foul going to be on the floor. Just a little bit of body inside there before they get it up. Actually going to call it a shooting foul, so we'll go to the line. And off the front of the rim, Curry checks in for Adrian Gomez. Adrian to the bench with 3 fouls. Second free throw rattles in for the Tigers. And quickly across midcourt comes the Indians, and they say tried to bounce past that one and bounced it on the line, so out of bounds by the Indians. The Tigers now will bring it in. All the way across court for Feltz. Feltz a little teardrop shot inside the arc for two. And Feltz, he's pretty good. He's 52% from the free throw or from the field goal range. And the pressure again. The Indians throw this out, and the Tigers retain possession with 6:11 here in the third. Flores kicked back out on the wing, and a three-pointer by the Tigers, and good. Looked like Regalado with the three. Tigers now stretching that lead. Here come the Indians back down inside the paint. Now is a little guy, and a block picked up there by Flores, and Feltz picks up the trash. And almost a steal by the Indians. But Flores, he had 35 steals coming in. But a big block shot there and a little hook shot, no good. He picks up his own rebound off the rim, and the Tigers try to go up. Looks like they may have a jump, and they are. Possession Tigers. The Tigers, a little bit of cellophane on the rim right now for them on this series. As Feltz and Flores able to get it inside the paint there. When those two bigs are in, Tigers pretty much can outmatch just about anybody as far as height down inside the paint. And Feltz on the little screen pass and a jumper for two. And just about a steal there by Feltz that time as they kick it on out, and it's off of the Indians and out of bounds. Tigers up by 24. Tigers 12-7 on the season, still in the top 10, but need to make a run here in the district. They can pretty much match up with everybody in the district this year, especially when they get Padilla back. Three-pointer in and out by the Tigers, and Flores just about comes up with a steal. Now from the top of the key. And a little teardrop floater in there, good by the Indians over Flores. And Flores on the assist and 2 points. Tigers on the steal. Going to set this one up down inside the paint to Feltz. An easy basket for Feltz. And they're going to have to call timeout, do the Indians. So the Tigers take a big run here, go up 52-26 with 3:58 to go here on the Lynn's Landscape scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Back here in the den after the timeout taken by the Indians. Tigers up by 26. Tigers made a big run here in the third quarter. Little extra step in there. No, they're going to call a foul against the Tigers. Foul was on Curry, number 22. As the Indians go to the line. First one is good. Second one is in and out and rebounded by the Tigers back the other direction. Feltz down on the baseline, tries to get it over to number 10, and it's stolen. It tried to get it in there to Munoz and picked off by the Indians back the other way. So the Tigers get a little sloppy here on their passing once again. They were first quarter just about killed them. They had a ton of turnovers. Three-pointer off the front of the rim, rebounded by the Indians. Back out another three from the right-hand side, no good. Almost picked it off there and put back in, and finally rebounded by the Tigers and Flores as he comes in with 153 rebounds on the season. And he's got a half dozen or more here in this game. Munoz to Curry. All the way in for the score was Curry as he takes it in the paint to the basket. Feltz checks in for Flores, and also Lanham checks into the game. So we've got Contreras, Regalado, Curry, Feltz. And a foul taken by the Tigers. Let's see if that's against Lanham, number 15. Let's see who they call this on. Actually, I believe they called that against Curry. And that is his third foul. Back to the line goes the Indians, and the basket is good. Three-quarter court press coming up here by the Indians. The Tigers on the turnover. Feltz gets down in there and gets his knees on it. They're going to call a jump. So on the tie-up, the Indians have possession. Tigers up 24 here with 2:27. We'll skip pass across the court, down on the baseline, jumper, in and out. Tigers come up with a rebound. Here comes Curry back the other direction. Going to try to take this one coast to coast. Now he's going to back it out. Curry just about lost that one. Thought about the three, and he checks it up. Now to Lanham, right through his hands and picked off by the Indians. So another turnover there by the Tigers. Minute 50 to go. Tigers on the steal. Yeah, they've got it coming out of all the way to Curry. Curry down. And that was definitely a foul. Call that one against the Tigers there somewhere. Little jumper knocked out of bounds, should be white ball, and it is with a minute 34. Tigers up 56-30. Full court press here by the Indians once again. Tigers get it across the timeline. Tigers looking inside. Now they get it on the baseline. Regalado now over to Curry on the far side. Kicks it back on the baseline on the drive. Kicked off to Lanham. And now Curry once again. Curry on the drive all the way in with a reverse layup, no good. Picked up by Lanham. Lanham gets fouled and no call. Gomez finally cleans it up. Inside, kind of letting them play and hack it in there. Reach in foul against Curry. That's going to be his fourth. Well, they didn't call the foul, just knocked it out of bounds. Off the Indians, so the Tigers have it. Tigers throwing it around the perimeter now, looking inside. They're a little bit light inside. The only thing that height-wise, they got Lanham in there. And they got Gomez down on the baseline, the low post. Three-pointer off the iron. Picked up by Curry, and there's the foul, and that may be counted as good. Landed on his head. And then let's see if they get him on the arm. Going to put him on the free throw line either way. Lanham right at the buzzer and no good as he kicked it off. But the Tigers with a 30-point lead here at the end of the third, 60-30 here on the Lynn's Landscape and Fencing scoreboard. We'll be back with the fourth quarter.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Back here in the den. At the end of the third. This quarter brought to you by Turbo Design, bringing you the best in live streaming on all our platforms, KCHS, on our Facebook and YouTube, as well as the NFHS network. Tigers bring it in here to start the fourth with a 30-point lead. Got Lanham at the high post. Curry looking for somebody. Finally gets it to Gomez. Gomez now on the baseline. Takes it inside and gets stuffed. And back come the Indians the other direction. Through the legs, and the Tigers pick up the loose ball. Victor Munoz bringing it across after he picked it up, the loose ball. Contreras now top of the key, picks up a screen by Lanham, and here's Curry on the baseline. You're going to get Lanham as you'll see him crawl up the top here. And just push him to the ground. Lanham picks up his fourth foul. He's still playing football. Tigers still up by 30. Total control here in the second half by the Tigers. Three-pointer jacked up and off the rim and rebounded by the Tigers on a quick outlet to Munoz. Munoz decides better. Let's set up the offense here. He's got Lanham top of the key and a screen by Lanham. Now JJ off to Gomez, looking for somebody in the paint. Tigers a little light on height. They get it down to Lanham. Lanham's going to try to turn around a little jumper, and it's good, and count the basket as Lanham gets fouled going up to the hoop here. Right there on the arm. And he'll go to the line. Second one is good. Tigers up 33 points now, and checking in the game is Flores for Lanham. A bit of pressure there. Curry on to try to get on the steal. Tigers still pressing the ball pretty hard here early in the fourth quarter. Little jumper inside the paint, no good, off the rim as Flores finally comes down with a rebound. Gets it stolen by the Indians. They're letting them play down there in the paint, that's for sure. .14 comes flying in and cleaning everything up, and the Tigers just not able to come up with a rebound. Flores back out top of the key. Now the Tigers set it up. Three-pointer on the way and off the rim. Picked up by the Tigers. Now the Tigers set it up once again. Curry now on the baseline, kicks it back out to Gomez, top of the key on a give and go. And inside, and this one takes it inside for the block. That's 4 fouls now for 14. We don't have a name on that. We picked these rosters off of Max Preps, and half these numbers don't match what's up there on Max Preps for the Indians. Curry and Flores now check out of the game. Tigers with 5 minutes to go, up 65-32. Munoz now checks out. He was 57% from the free throw line, made the last one. Now the Tigers got some substitutes in there, some players that get a little bit of experience for them, as they got a 34-point lead. And on the dribble and the steal by the Tigers, coming the other way and then stole right back by the Indians. J.J. Contreras just lazily takes it up court and gets it stolen by the Indians. Now down inside, and a foul on number 20. Kendrick Padilla checks in now for the Tigers, number 24. Indians take it out underneath their own basket. Indians retain possession on the drive, and a kick out for a three-pointer, and is fouled, and he'll go to the line. .43 catches him right there with his body, so a 3-point free throws by the Indians as the first one is up and no good. Second one's good. Tigers up by 33. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Still a scrum underneath the basket. And we're going to leave it here. As the Indians going to bring it in under their own basket. Watch this one from courtside, underneath the basket. Back to the line go the Indians. Foul is on 43. For the Tigers, we don't have his name listed. Some of these guys were on the JV, so they get a little bit of experience here. You play, I believe, 5 quarters in a night, so some of these guys need a little bit practice coming in here in a big game against the Indians for District 3 AAA. And on the drive, back behind the back, all the way to the rim and no good. This one's going to be off the Tigers, and Indians will have possession. Down inside and a foul. Actually, they don't call it. Give it to the Tigers. Down inside the paint with a little step back, and they're going to call him for a walk. Let's see if we can't watch that real quick here on the instant replay. Just kind of shuffles his feet there and gets called for the traveling violation. 4-3 from the baseline, and it's good. 66-37 with 3.5 to play. Full court press now by the Indians once again. See if the Tigers get it across the timeline. Taking it all the way down inside, just about got a loose ball. Kicks it up off the rim, no good. Picked up by the Tigers. Now we're going to get a foul. We got him right there just as he lets go of the ball. Looks like they hit him in the hand. They called that on 15. That's his first, and that's Estevan Barreras. Tigers to the line. First free throw is good. Their sub for the Tigers. Out comes J.J. Contreras, a sophomore. Tigers putting in a little more youngsters in there to get some experience here and with a 30-point lead. Second free throw is off the back of the iron and picked up by the Indians. All the way to the hoop and good. The Tigers little inexperience on there on the younger players, and there's a foul against the Indians, number 30, and of course we don't have that number. That's 16 fouls against the Indians. Tigers will be in the 1-and-1 on the next foul. 2:46 to play here in the Den. We'll be back Friday night. Tigers finally get the rebound and put it back up, the youngsters. And now they're back up by 30 with 2.5 to play. Easy basket inside for the Indians. Tigers got to get it in quick. Get it across the timeline. Now they're going to set it up. On the crossover dribble down in the paint. Off the Indians, Tigers going to retain possession. 2:03. Down inside off the glass, no good. Picked up by the Tigers once again. This time still no good. Gets a third rebound and finally puts it up. And the Tigers now back up by 30 once again, 71-41. Reach in foul there by number 30. I believe that's Ashton Garcia. It's his second foul. First one is good. Second one is good as well. Oh, Tigers tried a little alley-oop there and no good, out of bounds. Foul on number 20. Hits him on the head there. Free throw is good. Tigers now with 71-46 lead and another steal by the Indians. Little jumper inside, off the back of the rim and good. Cobre making a little run here with the Tigers, some of their youngsters in there. Tigers got to get it across the timeline and quick. Now Coach Bean takes a timeout. That Tigers a little bit trapped in the backfield with 1:03 to play here. Tigers up 71-48.
Bullock's grocery store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Cash Your Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, "Go Tigers!"
Back in the den, the Tigers 71, the Cobre Indians 48 with 1:03. Down inside Garcia. Garcia just about threw it away as the Tigers just trying to hang on to it here in the last minute of the game. Tigers throw it in the backcourt. This will be over and back. And now the Indians will have it with 37.6 seconds. Three-pointer and off the rim. Picked up by the Tigers. See if the Tigers can run the clock out here. Tried to get it over and a steal by the Indians. Less than 10 seconds. Three is good. Long range three as they cut it down to 20, and your final score, Hot Springs Tigers 71, Cobre Indians 51. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. Don't forget, we'll be back here Friday night as the Tigers take on the Hatch or Socorro, one of the two. They'll play Hatch here Friday night. We'll make sure we have it. Thank you, Kimmy, for the instant replay. We'll see you again. This is your Tigers Sports Network.